Welcome to Hemswell Antique Centres. This is the second live stream that we've done at the centres. Just to give you a little bit of information about Hemswell Antique Centres itself, it was started in 1986 by my late parents, and I took over in 1999 and have grown the business to what it is today. We have over 400 dealers within our 4 buildings, which occupies 68,000 square feet of items on the floor within the buildings. We have just over 6,750 items live on the web at the moment, and one can obviously view and buy direct from the web. It's a full e-commerce site and have items delivered to your door anywhere in the world. We operate office hours from 9 o'clock until 5 o'clock. After that, we do offer facilities through social media, and obviously we're very prompt in responding to any inquiries that come through to either our email addresses through inquiries@Hemswell Antique Centres or to live chat and so forth. So this evening what we're going to do is we're going down the theme of Mantiques. Really this is following from the Father's Day yesterday, and we just decided it would be nice to do something varied and featuring what we as men would perhaps have in our offices or in our studies or in our man caves, in our garages. So we just thought we'd put a bit of fun together and show you some of the items that we feel that you may well be interested in. We have millions of items here at Hemswell, so it's impossible for us to show you everything, but we're just giving you a flavour of what we have. And it may be you may be designing something in your own home, or you may be a designer or a hotelier looking for individual items. But we're going to start you off, and if when you see the items come up on your screen, you'll see there's a scan. You can either scan that with your phone and go straight through, and if you wish to view it on the website you can do that, or you can click on the link and follow the link through onto the website. Okay, so first of all, obviously for your office at home, I've chosen a really nice small mahogany desk that would fit very nicely into a small apartment. This is a Victorian mahogany pedestal desk with a central frieze drawer flanked by a pair of pedestals, each with 4 graduated drawers. Now I would say that these knobs are not original on these drawers here. There is locks, but unfortunately this dealer hasn't provided a key for the locks. The drawers run very smoothly. On the back it's a plain facing, so you could have this in the middle of a room if you wish to have it in the room in the middle. It has got a green and gold edged leather on the top that has been, I would say this has been replaced and tooled in, but really, really nice patina and colour, and you know, not a bad price at £575. It's a really nice size that for a small apartment. So the next desk that I'm looking at over here, I'll just move that there. So this desk here, this is a slightly different design. This is a 19th century writing desk, and it's solid mahogany, and it's got all the fittings in the drawers. The locks here are the 5 mortise locks, and these do have a key for each of the drawers, and I would say that these are the original brass handles. The legs have been really nicely carved, you can see here and down here, and it's on the original brass casters. Really nice feature, I feel, with these legs on this desk. And this desk is, they're asking £485 for this desk. It's got a red leather top. Now I feel that this leather top is the original one. It's not a new leather and is in extremely good condition for its age. Okay. Then I'm just going to go on to a larger desk. The reason I'm really showing you all these desks is because we found it during COVID, and we're still finding it. We sell an awful lot of desks through Hemswell. Obviously there's still a lot of people working from home, and I think, you know, it's just nice for you to see that there are such a variety of desks that we have in the centres at Hemswell. So this one is 1850. This is again a 3-piece, and it's got the 2 pedestals either side here. It has got the original brass handles on. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a key with this particular. No, there's no key involved. No key with this at all. But again, it's got easy flushing, easy. The drawers go out easily. Again, the back, it is a plain back. There's no cupboards or anything at the back. It is flush. So you could put this in the middle of a room, or you could put it against a wall. Okay. So the next item, something a little bit different, really, is a early 19th century mahogany double-sided music stand. This is really pretty, very fragile. As you can see here, this can go at several different heights, however you want it to go. Okay, and then it's got this central bit here, so you can move it up and down to whatever height you would like it to go, with the brass knob on here. Okay, so this is £795 for this particular item. Again, it is very sturdy, and I think it's a really nice example of a double music stand. Okay, number 5. Lost my bearings. There we go. So over here we've got a really attractive bentwood coat stand, hat stand. We've just decided to put some nice bowler hats on here. Okay, and you can use the base here for putting either sticks or umbrellas. It's quite unusual because it's got the beehive top here, you can see here, and it's on 4 splayed legs, so it gives really good support. It's an absolutely lovely colour, this. It is fantastic, and I think for £345 it's you know, it's very reasonably priced. Really nice example, that is. Okay, number 6. So number 6 here, we've got, I don't know if you can see it, let me just move this out of the way. So we've got a lovely brown leather high-backed wing chair with, it's got the ball claw feet here. Okay, it's really good wide, it's in very good condition. It's obviously got a lot of age wear, as you can see here. Okay, and it has got you know, some cracks here, but it has been polished very well, and it's got the metal studs here. Okay, so this particular item is priced at £1,200. Again, if you're interested, please do take a photograph or scan me a document that's on your screens, and it will take you straight through to the website. Okay, number 7. Something rather unusual. I quite like this myself. And I'm sure that a few of you would like this at home. Something very different. It's a wine corker by Vogel & Co. in Zurich. It's quite different in the sense that it actually pushes the cork down into the bottle rather than pull the item or pull the cork out of the bottle. So if you just push that down like that, and it pushes it straight in. And I was struggling to see earlier how you take the bottle off, but you actually pull the bottle down like that and then take it off like that. So for those of you particularly in the commercial sector of catering, this would be an absolutely fantastic thing to have behind the bar. It's £195. Very, very simple device, really. The next thing I've got here is, this could be used as an office chair. This is a Gainsborough chair, and it has got, well, it's been used, you can see the cracking on the leather here, but you know, it is intact still. It's got a lovely button back. It's been polished up really nicely. It's a lovely brown colour, and then obviously it's got the studs across and around the arms, and it's on obviously a timber frame. The base, it's got fairly new Hessian and for holding the springs in the bottom. And that chair is on the website and is available for £850. So this could be used very comfortably in your study, or it could be used as an office chair, whichever you prefer. So going back over here, we've got a lovely little wine table. This caught my eye earlier. It's got the burr walnut top on it, so you can see, I think you can see the burr walnut on the top there, and this is a Victorian occasional table, and it's got obviously the splayed legs. The amount of work that's gone into this column it's fantastic, the way it's been carved out, and the legs, the way these have been carved out. And this is circa 1840 and is £345. That's absolutely super quality, this particular table. Okay. The next thing that we've chosen is something a little bit different. I'll bring it over here so we can see it. So this is from the Black Forest region. It's been carved out. Looks like there's two partridges sitting on a acorn stump. Very decorative, been lovely done, obviously been polished up, and I would say this is over 100 years old, and it's been priced at £295, but it's just so much detail on this. It's really, really nice and took my eye. As you can see, it has got age wear on it and has got some cracks, but I think for the price it is, it's a great example of Black Forest. Okay. The next item that I've got to show you is the butler's tray here. Really, really nice. This is George III, this butler's tray, and it has the original base and has got the original straps underneath it. I'm not going to lift it because we've put some things on the top of it, it's quite heavy, but you can see that the sides fold out and you've got the brass hinges, okay, and it's got all the measurements and everything on the website, and this is priced at £595. It's really nice quality, that super piece. The next thing that I chose is just something a little bit different. There's this wheelbarrow here. It's got the initials FCB. It's a child's wheelbarrow with, it's obviously got the iron old wheel around the front. Great for display purposes, this, and you know, this is priced at £495. Just really nice condition, as you can see, very, very clean. So the next thing we've got, I thought I'd show you, is something. Let's just take that off there. This caught my eye earlier when I was walking around the centres. For those that may be going to a wedding, it's that wedding time of year, and I did try this on, but it's a little bit too small for me. But it's just really, really unusual, really nice, bit small, but to have it in the original case is fantastic, with the maker's name and everything in the side there. You know, it's really, really nice. And that is £135. It is as found, and it does have a lock on the front, but unfortunately there isn't a key for it just there. But it is superb. Just something really different if you're going to a wedding, or maybe if you're going to the races. I know Ascot's just been on, but it's just something nice to have. If you're going to the races, then this is something that I'm sure a lot of you would like to take in the back of the car. Just a very smart wicker wine basket. We'll have some of this later, guys. And this can again be used as a display. It's for 12 bottles. It can be used as a display, or you could have this when you go to the races. Just something very different, really. We could have it as a prop. Holds 12 bottles. It's got on the side of it L and C initials, and it's £225. So again, like I say, you can scan me there if you're at home. On the television, you can just scan it, or with your phone, or you can click on the link and it will take you straight through to the website. So the next thing I'm going to show you is something quite rare here that I noticed again while walking around the centres. So these are some really, really rare early 20th century hand-coloured magic lantern slides of pioneering aviation. Very slightly damaged to the corner here on a couple of the slides, but overall in really, really good condition. Just something really quite rare, these, I think. And you know, something that I will be showing you is some planes up here later, of which actually some of these are on the slides, which is quite unbelievable. And these are priced at £225, but they are absolutely fantastic. The next thing that I found walking around, which I thought was, as we're talking about aviation, is this here. Okay, it's really quite unusual. It's a 20th century mantle clock with a Smith's bezel winding car clock topped with a head of an aviator or a pilot. But I was looking at it earlier, and you just pull this out and you can move the hands round like so, and then pop it back in and wind it like so here. Okay, I think really this would probably be for a decorative. I don't know how, if it's in working order. It won't have a guarantee with it, but it's a decorative item. It's got the step up here. It's just been really nicely done, and that's priced at £425. Really, really unusual. The next thing I thought, well, you know, if you've got a bar at home, just a really nice, ornate, it does work. A really nice ornate bell with a supporting ornate bracket. Again, you know, really nice. I would 125 this is on for, so I don't think it's expensive for what it is, but just a great thing to have maybe on your bar, or if you've got a hotel to have it on the counter, or if you've got a coffee shop, for example, even to put it on the coffee shop counter. It's just something a little bit different. And I thought something I saw earlier as well was this miner's lamp. This is a working miner's lamp, and I noticed when I collected this from the dealer's cabinet in building number 1 that there was several there, and some you could actually light really, really easily. They're all in working order. This is made in Wales, this one, by Thomas and Williams, and it is in extremely good condition. You can see the plaque on the front here. Really, really nice quality. And we might all be using these very soon if the price of electricity continues to go up like it does. Just something to use in the garden shed maybe, but just fantastic, lovely quality. Okay, the next thing I chose was this William Wallace stick stand. It has actually got all of the matching registration numbers on the plates. So just here on the bottom here, and then on the back of the item it's also got the registration number here, which is quite unusual to find that, but it's just something really, really different. That cast iron enamel stick stand depicting William Wallace. Again, you know, £450. I've not seen one of these for a long, long time, and it just caught my eye and thought, wow, that's just something a bit different that I may have in my study as you go in the door. Okay. The next item that I chose walking around was this. This is a leather travelling case with silver glass bottles, and it's got 7 bottles in this, and all of the bottles have actually got, you can see the hallmarks. You probably won't be able to see here, but everything is hallmarked. Every one is hallmarked very clearly. And there's 7 different bottles in here, so you can see, and it's actually got an ink here, and it's got a lighter, which I thought was quite unusual to find. And it's a 1903 leather travelling case. It does have a key, and it does click to. I'm not going to click it to. And this is £250. The leather's in very, very good condition. You know, get a bit of brown boot polish on there, and you know, it will look even better. But for £250, I think it's really quite different, that is. Okay, so the next thing that I've chosen for the study, which not many people do smoke today, or not as many people smoke today, but this is a smoker's cabinet, a gentleman's smoker's cabinet, and it's got a few pipes in here, your tobacco jar here. Normally you'd probably have a pack of cards in the bottom here, and then you've got a decanter here, which is in very good condition. The stopper is in good condition. Just to clean this up, put a bit of soapy water in and give it a good shake to clean it out, but there's no cracks or chips on this decanter. Again, it's got the 2 glasses here at the front here, not that you get very much in there. And the price on this is £160 for for this cabinet, which I don't think is a lot for what it is. And it obviously closes too, like so, and the top goes down. Okay, the next thing that I chose that you might have in the corner of your study or in your man cave is this quite unusual vintage light. I'll just move this out of the way here. So you can see here, this moves in many different forms. You just undo the bracket here and you can put that up. You can't change the colour, I don't think. You could probably change the bulb to a different colour bulb, but it's just something very different. This is an exceptional vintage working lamp and is £285. Okay, it's on a good firm base, and obviously I haven't powered it up, but this is the electric. It's one of the old electric switches there. The next thing, I just saw these again when I was walking around in building 2. We've got a new dealer at Hemswell that's doing these, and they're the steampunk lights that the gentleman's constructed. This is quite different really for what it is, and it's got the zigzag copper piping that he's made this just a little bit different. And the price on this is £155. As many of you know, in Lincoln we hold the Steampunk Festival. I think it's the 26th to the 29th of August, and it's actually one of the largest in Europe now. It's a very big event, and it's fantastic to see the steampunk people walking around Lincoln, and we do get many of them come up to Hemswell before and after the event to some of them buy their outfits or add to their outfits, I should say. So, you know, again, it's just something different that caught my eye, because I think it's quirky. It's very different to having a man cave, for example. And I picked another one here. So this one was a tripod one on a wooden base, and I think, you know, the bulbs that he's used here add to the feature and the actual lighting that it gives. This one is £285, this particular one. Just really, really different, and I think, you know, well constructed. Okay, the next item that we chose, which we thought would look really good in a bar or in your man cave, or if you were doing a restaurant and had some theme, marine theme, is this 1930s yacht, pond yacht. Really, really magnificent example here. And this is priced at £850, but it's got the bamboo centre pole here, and it is in very, very good condition. On the back of it, it's got a name just on the hull saying Bill, but it all works. You know, the rear rudder works. It's just a fantastic example, really, of what there was available in the 1930s. You can't imagine it now. You know, everybody be there with their remote control ones racing around on ponds, but this is just something very, very different. The next thing that I chose, which I understand is actually just sold, is this lovely flying machine up here. It's an Airco DH2 model plane, and it's a flying model of the pusher fighting plane designed with the engine to the rear of the plane. And this is about 1890. It's in absolutely fantastic condition, and recently came into the centres only last week. And then this plane here, okay, this one here again is a model of a fighter monoplane. It's a FATS of 1915, a great original condition, and again it's live on the web, this particular plane. The really museum specimens, and we do have several of these in the centres at the moment. Just a great example of what, you know, if we could find more of these to hang in our buildings, it would be fantastic. It really would. So I think really that just gives you a bit of a flavour of some of the items that we have on display within the centres, within the 4 buildings. Like I say, we are open 7 days a week, from 10 o'clock till 5 o'clock for the general public. The office opens at 9 o'clock in the morning, but the building's actually open at 10. We have 2 superb coffee shops that serve hot and cold food. Everything that we prepare is made fresh on site here in the morning, and you know, you can't beat our scones. The ladies do a fantastic job in the coffee shops. So really that all it leaves me to do is to thank you for watching this evening. I'm sorry we had a little bit of a glitch earlier on, but I hope you've enjoyed what we've been able to show you. I would like to say a real special thank you to Aisha and Mikey and their son for helping us this evening to make this actually happen. And I'd really like to thank Laura, who's helped us do this as well. There's an awful lot of work gone on behind the scenes to make this happen, and without their help and support we would never be able to show you this. And I think it just gives you a great example of what we have on offer within the buildings, and I wish, you know, we are working to being able to walk round and show you everything live, but we're not quite just there yet. So we hope to be doing our 3rd live evening, hopefully within the next 3 to 4 weeks, and we will actually, obviously like we have with this, we will promote that streaming session again on the web. So do keep an eye out on our website and on social media when that date will be. So I hope you found this evening enjoyable. Please, you know, do send us your comments of what you think. If there's things that you would like to see, we'd be really open to, you know, just doing something a bit different to show everybody what there is and what Hemswell's all about. So thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.